It's Debbie Fletcher back again. Um, I was going to do another envelope. This is what I've been doing, and this one is going to be a little unusual. So, just because of the color scheme I'm using, but I think I'm going to like it okay too. Make sure that I got enough here for you to see. Go in. Yes. Okay. This is going to be one that I recently made. This is an A9 envelope. The color of it is gold. It's a kind of a shiny gold, if you can see that. And Katiri's Crafty Corners or Crafty Ideas, she's the one who has challenged us to try to alter some already used envelopes, I believe. And so these weren't as much already used, but they're kind of what I have available. So this is the back of my envelope. I'll go over that with you. It's simply a piece of lace. And this is going to have some Chinese trim here, and then we're going to have, and this is simply going to be cheesecloth on the backdrop is what I did. Cut out a photo, added these little, this is also kind of snippets that I have left, so I'm just going to go through my snippet box to pick things out. That's the other challenge, is the snippet roll challenge from Dream It, Imagine It, and Create It. Um, that's what I'm in right now, and it has led me to encounter with snippets for the one challenge, and then go with the envelopes with the other challenge with Kateri. So this is what I've come up with. And out of the two challenges, this says moments in time, and it's got a little doily piece here. Like I said, cheesecloth along through here. We've dolled her hair up just a bit, gave her a little bit more of a, let me bring this back to you, um, little hair piece on her. Mm, florals were already printed on her, but they looked really pretty. I like to show those too. And then we'll have down here some more lace I added back down in here. Just a little bit over the top. So, yeah, I don't know. I just liked it, so I did it that way. You open it up, you're going to have, this is part of the envelope. When you get inside that envelope, you are going to just leave the seal. Let me see if I've got one. I haven't. Excuse me for stretching over you. When you get inside of this envelope, there's going to be this piece of paper that you take off. You know, it's going to stick the envelope, seal the envelope down. And you're going to leave that on there, and you're going to glue these sections off here on the side. And then you're going to push this down, which is going to create your pocket. So I'm going to push this back over here again. One I'm currently working on. And as you can see, we created a pocket. I took a tag and created a journaling space with it. In my heart, I know is the words that I put down on here. These are Tim Holt words. And then this is a stamp that I've used in creating the cover of it. It gives you plenty of journaling room up into here. And then you'll have her over here in the sides. And, you know, back here in the back, I've left it blank. And then we're going to, these are just snippets that I have. And it really is okay. It's just worn out cotton. I think, I'm not sure. I don't want to say where I got it from. But anyway, this is kind of what I used here. And then some eyelash trim. You can insert this into your pocket as such, just like that. Down in there, get the knot in, and then it has secured off here on this side. This is a piece of antique player piano paper here, and it happened to have piano on it, so I left that on there to put into the sheet. I don't know if I write on it or not. It's pretty tender stuff. I think I just used it as decoration. Let's put that to you like that. This is some more papers that. Now this one here, you lay it down and you lightly stamp over this with some. I use like brown ink, And then you come back on the other side and you do the same thing. So now you've got these two pieces of paper, and no matter which way you go, you look like you have a doily that's been stamped on there. Yeah, you can see it there. And then I just went ahead and ran a napkin decoupage into the center of it. So now it looks like that. Still plenty of room to write. So then we have this. I also took a small doily and I just inked it on here. I do have some that I've copy dyed and put the doilies on top of them, at least a doily mark, and that's all fine. And if I don't have it, this is what I do. I simply ink it on there. And this is another one that is the same way as the other one, except I went ahead and decoupaged this entire circle. So when you lay this flat, it looks like, it's just a large doily. When you flip it, decoupage the entire circle, and you have a large looking doily. But still, it's there. You can write on it. Then we have these papers at the very end. This is something else I'm making for them. I think I've only made one for this at this point. These are snippets that I've taken, and you just sew them in. And I've put 3 zigzag stitches down in here, and with the material that will leave you openings into the center of them. And then, like, I took this ostrich feather, and we've put it in there for decoration. Down at the bottom, this is going to be things that I've, like, off of necklaces or bracelets and things like that, and I've just taken and hooked them all onto a bulb pin. And now we can put this back, and I have just paper clipped that on there, so it stays. It's good, and that's the end of that little booklet. And I'll put that one over there. This one here is exactly same. It's made the same. I don't have my snippet sheet on the end like that one there was yet. I have to make more of those. I might make some in the tags too, to just insert in to your little side area. This side has been put to the back of your journal, and just going to change it up a bit. This is going to be the tag with the lines. This is a little girl. Yeah, slip it back in there. Get a little stamping on this particular one. You can do pretty much anything you want to do, however you wish to do your book. Um, and this one here is just going to be a doily over the top, and it's stamped, but you can also insert a little tag if you would like to, like that right there. Just make sure it's going to clear this section in here. And oh, by the way, when I put my sections in, this is a single signature, but when I put my sections in, I have brought my thread into here. It's a single pamphlet type of stitch. I brought it in this way so that the outside of it, this is on the outside. Your knotting will be to the outside of it. And then it is simply covered with some lace is what we've done here. Um, not a not a huge deal, but it's different. It's just a little different way of doing it, I suppose. It's however you want to do it, but I preferred not my. I didn't really want my threads to show in it, so that's how I ran this one. But you can do it however you would like to do it, of course. And this is a picture that it came off of Pinterest, and I cut it out and put her down on here because I thought she was absolutely stunning. And then I have some of these snippets that came out of my snippet box, and this little snippets into here. This diamond piece, I'm pretty sure, is Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and Doreen, and she she just has splendid kits. If you ever want to go check that channel out, you really should. She does kits occasionally, so you got to catch it when she's going to be doing one. This is at the top of just a piece of paper. Always reminds me of her, is what it says on there. And I've dressed it up with some more snippets, little rose, things like that. This one I put a little pearl on. So it's just simply, you know, doing the snippets. Pick that up. Okay, now in here, you open it up inside of here. This is just a little flip that I put in here. Put that on there. This is a holder for a little journaling card. I happened to put the words postcard onto here. Flip it back down, just like that. And then I made a page that's gonna. It's you can write a lot into this. It's got really light stamping, and it has doily marks that I have actually coffee dyed into the paperwork on that one. We have a little bit of zigzag, a little bit of lace that I went ahead and added onto this particular page just to show you it can be done. And then of course it's the same with, I stamped on this one here, maybe a little paper punching on the sides as such. And then we're going to have a bag that I've inserted into here. This is going to hold little cards, small little, but there's still, you can journal or place a picture on it. We've got plenty of room for that. Same thing here, just light stamping, and then we have light stamping throughout all this, and punching, and we have this little doily here, and this particular tag I've made to put inside of this book. I left some more zigzag material up on the top, and then we've closed it off. Well, I glued it shut is what I did, and I had this little snippet, and I put it onto the tip of it, so it might help to accent something in there for you. Back here to the back is some more lines inked in, and then we have another little snippet I've cut out and put on there to the bottom corner. It's going to place and set right here. I think this one here I had to take down too, as I recall, because it was just wanting to hit in there just ever so slightly, and I didn't want it hitting in there at all, but putting this on here and securing it down on here took room away. So that's why I ended up making this just a tidbit narrower. And then we have this opening here for another card. And then the back, as I've shown you before. I've went ahead and wrapped a piece of snippet onto here, but you don't have to, but that's kind of what I did. And then this next one here is what I'm going to be working on. And this one is, like I say, it's a gold envelope. I think I found it in Walmart, as a matter of fact. They're A9. They're a good little slender size. You want to make a little slender journal. Doesn't really have to have a whole bunch. This lace is from Neri Ortez and Liz, who were so kind to send me a medium-sized box of laces and trims and little cutouts of odds and ends. There's some here. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be using this on. The next one on. I've already gone and connected these on this end. So we already have our pocket. This pocket, I believe, is going to be right into here. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on. It's hi Debbie, how are you doing? I think I'm going to end up using this Elmer's glue, and we're going to see if that attaches or not on my material. It's like a lace is what it is, and then and onto the envelope. So it is super hot, so I'm going to hurry this along and try to get me and my puppy, who honestly I believe he thinks he's croaking now, and get him on out of here, as he's just kind of loud through these times. I kind of need him to be quiet. Anyway, there's that. We're going to go ahead and attach this over to here as such. And then I'll just try and make sure we have everything, because it's netting in there. Sometimes it takes maybe a little adjusting to get it to set down correctly on. This is what the fold's going to be. Make sure we got a fold line good. Try and get that down on there. If it doesn't want to hold, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We've got all kinds of other glues we can put on here with. I like Fabri-Tac. It's one of my favorite probably, but I really get aggravated with it when it starts shooting out the end, and it's just kind of a hit and miss whether you're even going to hit your project or not, because the glue comes first, and when I'm crafting, glue should not come first. That just doesn't work out too well for me. I'm going to set that on there like that. Seems like it's wanting to take a hold. That's good. Put my cat back on. Now, on the other ones, I've had these, like I said, I have these little girl, and she's definitely a little vintage, pretty little girl that I wanted to put on there. This one here is going to be a little bit more on the adult-driven end, I guess. I am a big, big Vogue fan. I love fashion, and I love Vogue. And this is from one of the designers I have pictures of from one of the designers that did a Vogue, designed a dress for Vogue. And his model looks as such. So anyway, I've cut her out a little bit, and I'm thinking that I might want her to just kind of do her thing on the front of here. I don't know that I like, see how that dress comes over? I might have to adjust that. I might leave it alone. I don't know. Don't know yet. Don't know. But I do like this lace showing straight lines like that. So I guess I'd be more apt to keep this. Yeah, as such. She's going to need something else with her, though. I have no idea what it might be. Let's find that. Here we go. And I'm going to, here it goes. It's already making a plunge. I'm sure there's a way to make this not happen, but I don't know it. And that's okay. I'm alright. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now we have that under there. I'm going to go ahead and push this onto here. I think I'd like you a little further back up this way, ma'am. Maybe that's how that should rock and roll. Here we go. There we go. So then we're going to kind of press her into place a little bit. Let's see if we want to do anything else on her or not. Okie dokie. Good. Look at how she's looking along with this lace and the gold. I love the gold on here with the black lace. She's going to have to be inked out or something here. I'm going to let that follow like that on there. This edge, I wonder if we don't have, if I don't have something already up here. Look on that edge. If not, it's okay. I'll probably find something later on. But something flat. I don't know if I like that at all either. I'll probably do something more frilled than flat on that. So there, anyway, there's that part there we'll be working on. Go ahead. I'll just go ahead and trim while I grind now. Just make sure I don't forget to do it. And then we'll take this right here. There. Some more little snippets. Great. So then I have to get through the snippet box. We're going to make a tag to put into here. I have to figure out what I'm going to make the tag with, who I want to have on it. And if I have to reduce it down or not, doesn't look like I need to. That's good. Um, as you can tell on the other ones, I insert paper and kind of dress it up with that. So it's like it's a little journal. It's what it is, and it's just kind of fun to have, I suppose. It's like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy what we're working on. This is my altered. This is how my altered um, envelopes are going. Now I've been working on a bag also. This bag here is ready, and it was the most different material. This came out of, it had a lot of little trinkets in it from Doreen Rook and from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I salvaged as much as I could off of all of it. And then I took this envelope here, and these are some of the snippets that I had in the box, in my snippet box, so that I could. And then of course this is a napkin, that we did. Try and get that on there. I'm trying to get it. My lighting is awful. And then I got a piece of lace here. It's getting old. That lace is getting fairly old. So I'm trying to, once it's gone type of thing, but I also want it gone because I'm afraid of it just laying around. And this is just a snippet off of the dress I had. And then here's a little snippet of crochet work and a little star that I found out. I found this case that has several stars and moons and stuff like that in it at the thrift store. So that's kind of where I used it up there. Anyway, this can be used for inserting a tag or, I don't know if it can fit in here. It might fit on, no, it wouldn't even begin to fit there. See, it's way too big. Okay. Anyway, good thought, bad gesture. So here we go. So because of the heat today, I have to keep this video short, but I did want it to be known and that Kateri is having this challenge. It goes on to the end of the month. Every Sunday, you present like an altered envelope or a bag. And I think she wants like 2 different bags. And I'm sure I've got more, but it's getting very uncomfortable up here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this tutorial, come back in later on and get this one here worked on. I just wanted you to see this is what I'm working on. This is the lace that came out from, like I said, Neri Ortiz and Liz Amaro. They both sent this box of laces to me, which, deepest of gratitude. I really have the deepest of gratitudes for this. So anyway, I'll go ahead and let you be, and I'll just try to get back with you another day. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time with this journey. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and let other people know about me. Thank you so much.